Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I share one of my favorite Nigerian stew recipe. This recipe is always a hit and it has never failed me. I really hope you try it out. My name is Oge and you're welcome to my kitchen. Let's get started. My protein of choice for today's stew recipe is beef, and I've just gone in with my properly washed beef. To season the beef, I've added my chicken seasoning. I'm adding curry powder. I'll be using a combination of dry rosemary and dry thyme. I love using rosemary for my stew. Use as much as you want. Next to go in is my crushed seasoning cubes. I was out of fresh ginger, so I opted for ginger powder. If you have the fresh one, that is very okay. That is totally fine. This is a combination of onion and garlic. Use as much as is needed. And lastly, I have my roughly blended scotch bonnet peppers. This is totally optional, but I love adding it because I love it spicy. After adding all the ingredients, I'll mix properly until well combined, and then I'll let it steam on low heat for about 5 minutes without adding any extra liquid. This is because I want the beef to release its own juice. So I'll cover this and let it to steam for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, this is what it's looking like. You can tell that the beef has released some stock, and this is exactly what I want. At this point, I'll go in with some salt because I didn't add salt with the rest of the ingredients. I'll add salt and enough water to cook the beef. Give it a very good stir, cover the pot, and I'll cook until it is properly cooked. Here's a big shout out to all my amazing and returning subscribers. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you all so much for what you do for my channel. I see everything you do. I see the likes, the shares, the comments. You guys are the best, and I'm truly grateful to have you here. Thank you so much. And if you're coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Oge. Nice having you here. Please do well to hit on the subscribe button to be a part of us. I promise you, you're going to love it here. Every second you spend on this channel is going to be worth it, and you already know that subscription is absolutely free. So please smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to be notified of new videos. 20 minutes later, the beef is properly cooked. At this point, you can decide to roast, grill, or fry your beef, but I won't be doing any of that for today's recipe. Moving on, to prepare the stew, I've just gone in with my blended onion. I added the blended onion into my properly heated oil. I'll fry this until it becomes fragrant. This should take anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. Once it becomes fragrant, I'll go in with a little bit of curry powder and dry thyme to build up flavors. This is a very good time for you to add your aromatics. Can add some of the spices you're using just to fry and build flavors. This helps the overall taste of your stew. I'll let this fry for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll go in with my tomato. This is my tomato mix, and it's a combination of fresh tomatoes and different peppers. I have scotch bonnet peppers, tatashi, which is a local variant of red bell pepper, and I also have shombo. I think that is cayenne pepper. After adding the tomato mix, I'll stir properly until well incorporated, and then I'll let this fry until some of the water content in it dries up and it is ready to accept the rest of my ingredients. This should take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes because of the amount of tomatoes I have here. I'll be going in at intervals to stir this starch to prevent it from getting burnt, and I'll keep frying until it is nice and ready. I know this is ready when you see oil floating on top of it like this, like the one shown in the video. I don't think I have a lot of vegetable oil here. I think I'll add more. This is not enough. At this point, it's okay to go in with your seasoning. I added my chicken seasoning, curry powder, and the rest, but the camera couldn't capture that. I still need to add more oil. I'll just add a little bit of vegetable oil and I'll continue to fry. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much for staying with me. It shows you're enjoying the recipe, and I'm truly grateful to have you here. Please do me a favor by clicking on the like button if you haven't done that already, and also share out this video. Leave me your comments on where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out in my next video. I'm adding curry leaf into my stew. This vegetable is a game changer when making Nigerian stew. Curry leaf adds both taste and aroma to Nigerian stew. It's always a hit. Which vegetable do you add to your Nigerian stews, or which vegetable do you add to your stews? Sometimes I add curry leaf, at other times I add ugu leaf, which is rooted pumpkin, or scent leaf. And sometimes I add combination of these vegetables. Adding vegetable into any Nigerian stew will always be a banger. Let me know your favorite vegetable to add into your stew. After adding the curry leaf, I stirred properly and I continued to fry. This is about 2 minutes later and I've just gone in with my cooked beef. I'll stir this until it is well incorporated, until they get to know each other very well inside the pot. Add enough water to loosen up the stew because this is looking super thick. I'll add enough water to my preference. If you want your stew to be thick or runny, just add water according to how you want it to be. Add water according to the consistency you prefer. Once I've added water, I'll stir and then continue to cook. For short videos, kindly check out my YouTube shorts, Facebook reels, and TikTok videos. I'm also on Instagram. The name to search for is Oge Anyoku on all platforms, so it won't be very difficult for you to find my pages. For TikTok, search for Oge Anyoku. For Facebook and Instagram, it is Oge_Anyoku. I have lots of amazing and delicious food recipes that are a minute long or less on those platforms, and I'm sure you enjoy watching them. So please do well to check out my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok pages. Follow me, watch my videos, like my videos, share out my videos, and also leave me beautiful comments in the comment section. This is about 5 minutes later and the stew is coming on really well. I'm adding my seasoning, which is seasoning cubes and salt. Feel free to add any seasoning of your choice. It smells amazing inside my kitchen and the stew is almost ready. Let me know down in the comment section. Will you be trying out the stew recipe? This looks super delicious. It's checking all the boxes already. Color check. You all can agree with me that the face of the stew is very beautiful. Aroma check. I know you can't perceive it, but my neighbors can. That counts, right? The taste of the stew is absolutely delicious. So taste check. This stew is looking super yummy and it's ready. It's time to dish this yummy Nigerian stew with some hot rice. We've come to the end of this video and I hope you enjoyed watching. Kindly like the video to get it to a wider reach. Share this stew recipe to your family and friends. I know a lot of people want to try this out. Leave me your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this stew recipe. And please subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Thank you for stopping by and I would love to see you all on my next one. Bye.